Without any announcement, without any warning, this moment quietly shook the global scene. Welcome to Effect. As if time briefly stood still, the public was taken by surprise by a moment that felt far more personal than an ordinary birthday celebration. In a video uploaded on Weverse, all BTS members were seen sitting together on a sofa. Without a grand stage, without excessive lighting, just a simple camera capturing a warmth that is rarely exposed. It was there that Kim Taehyung's 30th birthday was celebrated, not as a global idol, but as a friend who has walked alongside them for more than a decade. The footage quickly drew the attention of ARMY, not because of luxury, but because of its honesty. Smiles appeared without pretense, laughter sounded light, and the members' expressions seemed intent on ensuring that this moment was truly preserved. One by one, messages were delivered full of meaning, rich in emotion, and reflecting the long journey they have shared with Taehyung, from their trainee days to standing at the pinnacle of the global music industry. At the age of 30, Taehyung was not celebrated with a lavish party, but with the presence of those who know him best. This video was not merely birthday content, but a rare portrait of BTS as a family, a reminder that behind records, awards, and global status, there is a bond that remains intact and grows even stronger with time. The moment continued without dramatic transitions or rapid cuts, as if the camera was left running, so that not a single second of togetherness would be missed. On the same sofa, the BTS members remained close together, creating an atmosphere that felt warm and intimate, far removed from the image of massive stages that has long been attached to their name. The Weverse video presented a celebration that was quiet yet deeply meaningful, where every small gesture spoke louder than words. The focus gradually shifted to Kim Taehyung sitting in the center, receiving attention with his signature calm smile. At 30, his expression reflected a maturity shaped by a long journey, global pressure, and years of relentless dedication. The members delivered their messages one by one, not merely birthday wishes, but a collection of memories, prayers, and hopes for the future, about health, happiness, and the freedom to remain true to oneself. What made this moment so powerful was its simplicity. There was no script, no direction, only a sincere desire to preserve a moment of togetherness that might not always be repeatable. The camera bore witness to how BTS celebrated Taehyung not as V of BTS, but as Kim Taehyung, a friend, a brother, and an essential part of each of their life journeys. For ARMY, this video felt like a small window opened into a world that is usually tightly closed. A reminder that amid packed schedules, media spotlights, and global expectations, BTS still chooses to pause, to sit together on the same sofa, laugh at simple things, and reaffirm one thing: that their togetherness remains at the core of everything. The recording continued, bringing an atmosphere that felt increasingly intimate, as if viewers were not watching content but sitting in the same room. There was no attempt to look perfect, no overly polished camera angles. It was precisely from these imperfections that emotions flowed honestly. Every expression, from meaningful glances and gentle smiles to brief pauses between moments, illustrated the depth of a relationship built over many years. Kim Taehyung's 30th birthday celebration felt like a point of reflection, not only about growing older, but about the long journey they have taken together as one team. From uncertain early days to becoming a name recognized worldwide, that togetherness remains intact. The messages conveyed by the members did not sound like formalities, but sincere acknowledgments of Taehyung's role in their lives, as someone who brings color, warmth, and balance to the group. That sofa moment slowly transformed into a symbol, a safe space where they could shed their public identities and return to themselves. The camera felt like a simple effort to safeguard memory, as if they were aware that time keeps moving and moments like these cannot always be repeated. Amid individual busyness, this celebration served as a reminder of the importance of pausing, meeting each other's eyes, and celebrating one another's presence. For the public, this video was not only about Taehyung's birthday, but about the meaning of staying together. A rarely seen portrait of BTS, calm, mature, and full of gratitude. And behind it all, a powerful message emerged: that whatever lies ahead, the bond they have built remains an unshakable foundation. As time passed within the recording, the atmosphere grew deeper, not in festivity, but in contemplation. There was no countdown, no excessive cheering, only the awareness that turning 30 is not just about a number. For Kim Taehyung and for BTS as well, this moment marked a new phase, a point where youthful intensity gradually shifts into a calmer, steadier maturity. The simplicity of the camera only reinforced that impression. The members appeared fully present, as if determined to ensure the day truly belonged to Taehyung. The messages delivered spoke not only of the past, but also of hopes for the future, of a journey that remains long, of inevitable change, and of a commitment to continue supporting one another, whatever form each individual step may take. Behind the scenes, the moment sparked a strong response from ARMY. The Weverse video quickly became a topic of warm discussion, not because of sensation but because of its honesty. Many saw it as a rare portrait of BTS in their most human form, without concept, without the filters of the entertainment industry. A reminder that despite their status as global icons, personal relationships remain central to all achievements. This birthday celebration also felt like an unspoken message to the public, that BTS is bound not merely by contracts or schedules, but by time, memories, and trust built slowly over the years. Sitting together on a sofa, recording a simple moment, and sharing it as it is, all became a quiet statement that their togetherness is still alive and growing. And when the video ended, what lingered was not just the memory of Kim Taehyung's 30th birthday, but a deep impression that behind the glittering world stage, BTS chooses to celebrate what is most essential, being there for one another, at the moments that matter most. Yet the story did not stop as the recording approached its end. Its meaning grew stronger in silence. There was no dramatic closing, no final line crafted for virality. The camera lingered, capturing small seconds often overlooked, relaxed movements, honest signs of fatigue, and brief silences that spoke louder than words. All of it emphasized that this moment was not created for attention, but for remembrance. Kim Taehyung's 30th birthday in the Weverse video appeared as a portrait of transition, a phase where BTS is no longer remembered only as a group with explosive youthful energy, but as individuals who have endured much together. There was a mutual understanding that needed no explanation, as if each member knew exactly what Taehyung's presence meant in their journey, and vice versa. For Taehyung himself, this moment seemed to be a space to receive, not merely to be celebrated. He listened attentively, absorbing each word as part of his life's journey. There was no exaggeration, only the calm of someone who has passed through many chapters and is ready to open the next. Turning 30 became a symbol of maturity, not as an ending, but as the beginning of a deeper understanding of oneself and one's direction. Public response reflected the same sentiment. The video resonated because it felt real. It reminded many that time keeps moving, even for those under the world's spotlight. And precisely because of that, the togetherness shown felt incredibly precious. Not merely nostalgic, but proof that relationships built with sincerity can endure through changing eras. Ultimately, the simple celebration on that sofa became more than a birthday video. It became an emotional archive of friendship, of journey, and of the choice to remain together in a fast-moving world. A quiet moment that spoke loudly about who BTS is today, and how they choose to step into the future, together with Kim Taehyung at 30.